Today we're exploring the hidden history of Wales to find out how cwtching has changed our world in ways we could never have imagined.
When did cwtching begin? The earliest known human remains was found in a cave in the Gower Peninsula in 1822. It was the skeleton of a young man, and he was cwtching his missus on the sofa, just like in the Flintstones. The discovery proved that people here in Wales have been cwtching for more than 30,000 years.
Cwtch came into use during the Norman invasion of Wales, when someone said, "Cwtch me, I'm scared." After the Romans invaded Britain, cwtching disappeared for centuries, until Welsh tribes were finally left to cwtch again.
8th century Britain was a patchwork of kingdoms. Wales doesn't exist, but cwtching does. Then on to the 16th century, where Henry VIII's Acts of Union incorporated Wales into England. Scholars describe the measures as a one-way, a unilateral cwtch.
Fast forward to the 19th century. The Industrial Revolution is kicking off. The South Wales coalfields are booming, and the population of Wales doubles.
Migration to the valleys means that you can now cwtch all sorts of different people. Irish, Italians, Russians, Poles, and even the English if you really feel like it. One academic at the time called it a global cwtch buffet.
Cwtching faded out of fashion throughout the 20th century. But in 2007, something unprecedented happened. Gavin and Stacey aired for the first time. It was a remarkable turning point in the history of Wales.
Gavin and Stacey marked the beginning of a cwtch renaissance. Cwtches were cool again. Cwtch was now the UK's favourite word. Everyone started doing it, just so they didn't feel left out.
Cwtches have even shaped the modern-day politics of Wales. What do these men have in common? They've all been First Minister, and they can all give a good cwtch.
If there was an election tomorrow here in Wales, opinion polls show the majority of the Welsh public would choose the cwtchiest candidate.
Without cwtches, Wales would never have qualified for the World Cup. And there'd be no Six Nations Grand Slam. Those boys were the cwtchiest, weren't they?
The popularity of cwtch has led to its commodification in recent years. You can now buy cwtch cushions, candles, coasters, mugs, t-shirts, bracelets, and even second homes called cwtch.
Young people are exchanging cwtches on the dark web for books. There's a digital currency called cwtch coin. And don't forget the Cash for Cwtches scandal, where Senedd members took money in exchange for cwtches. My search for the origins of cwtch has taken me across the globe, from the African savannah and the mysterious Easter Island to ancient pyramids of Giza. I keep asking myself, what does it mean to be cwtchy? What would this world be like without cwtches? Is that even cwtchy? And why does cuddle sound so shit in comparison to cwtch?
The history of cwtches isn't actually hidden at all. That's just a name we came up with to make it seem like this story hadn't been done before. We're from our humble origins as Neanderthals cwtching in caves to the Industrial Revolution, where we cwtched deep underground, sort of like moles. One fact has remained unchanged for centuries. Everyone can cuddle, but only the Welsh can cwtch.